There's one word to describe this battle pack, and let me spell it out for you. S-O-F-D. Soft. That's really funny that that's like their catchphrase, because do people from Boston say, I come from the state of B-A-S-T-O-N, Boston? I don't know. Do people from other countries do that? I don't know where I was getting with that. But this is the battle pack of Enzo and Big Cass. Is he Colin Cassady? Did they shorten that to Big Cass? Well, this is the battle pack. And I had a lot of difficulty figuring out where their attires were from and when they were from. I'm gonna open it up old school Tommy style. This is how you can cut it to save it from damaging the back, because who wants to damage the back? All right, and here they are. Let me take them out. So why did it take me so long to finally bust out this review? Well, your boy WWE Fig Hater X2X had a lot of difficulty figuring out when these attires are from, because I don't think they actually wrestled when they were both wearing this type of attire at the same time. I'm not even sure when Enzo's attire is from. I did a lot of searching online on the WWE network to figure out what match they wore this in. It's totally fantasy. They didn't wear this together. And my buddy Tyrone Hopkins, he sent me a picture from the match that I think is what they're basing it on, or they're basing it on his promotional picture, Enzo's attire. But it's still not accurate because his hairstyle is more recent. I'm not exactly sure. But Big Cass is easier to figure out. And the only problem I'm seeing with Big Cass is that on his actual wrestling tights that show the buildings, it's not black and white. There's more color to it. Personally, I think this face is very good. I can see him in there. And even though he does have a beard, it doesn't look too gross. I think it's a solid Mattel face. I don't have an actual picture of him to compare it to, but hopefully you can take my word for it. Yo, now this Enzo figure, I freaking love this Enzo figure, yo, even though I have no idea when it's from or what it is. Here are a bunch of pictures I took that you can kind of maybe assume that it's from, but note some differences here is that his shoes are totally different and he doesn't have any wrist tape on his wrist or hands. And as I mentioned, his hair changes so much that I don't think he had this full hair at this time. This face is beautiful. And you might be saying, yo, why'd they choose this face? Well, check out this picture I found on the WWE website. Looks just like it, am I right? Yeah, and he has all his tattoos and it looks really nice. I'm definitely going to assume that this is all new sculpting with the legs, and I think that's great. I think it's great sculpting. His head's new sculpting, and Big Cass's head is new sculpting. So if they just came as is, it would be great, because NXT Tag Team Battle Pack, sign me up. But they also came with microphones, NXT microphones. And I think this is the debut of those accessories, which I think are fantastic accessories. So pretty much this is a recommended 2-pack. Even though it's not screen accurate and didn't actually take place during a certain match, I think they're great. Good figures. Tommy recommended. Cut. Actually, don't cut just there, because this is a message to all the fangirls and man-stalkers I have who I asked to tell me what match this attire was from. So let's check this out. JY Stardust Fan 71 told me August 21st, 2014 is when this attire is from. Not true. For Cass it certainly is, but Enzo, it's close, but no cigar. The main thing that makes me see it is the pockets on the back of his pants, and the shoes are very different from what we have in this figure. Then Francis said April 15th, 2015, but again, I don't think that's true, because look at Enzo's beard and the colors are not exactly right, but Cass, yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure. Then Leslie Stanton told me 10/9/2014, which is not true, because Enzo had red pants, which this figure didn't have. Now, if
Tyrone was right, and this is the attire. Personally, I think they actually based it off the promo image because of his lack of wrist tape. It's crazy, right? Because that means 2 years old outfit for this figure. Yes, his face is a bit more updated, but the attire is 2 years old. That's wild, right? This is nearly a flashback, Enzo Amore. Jeez Louise. Mattel, I got 2 words for you. S-O-F cut.